I'll figure it out. Thank you for tuning in. This is Marcus DeFingers, back at it again with another plugin review. This is the Secrets to Success podcast, where I talk about plugins, tools that I use for sync licensing. I talk about the sync licensing journey, the trailer music journey. And in this video, we're going to talk about the Crow Hill Company Origins Gong Piano, their latest release that is for sale now, where I believe they took the inside of the piano out and they replaced it with a gong or something like that. And you'll hear what that sounds like. Also, shout out to the team that sent me this plugin for free to review for you at no cost. And you can check out some links in the description. This podcast is sponsored by the great team over at ASCS that makes some also great plugins for us music creators. It is also a podcast that I share the journey in the sync space and networking and trailer music space. So all the above, definitely check it out. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to play some sounds for this plugin. Incredible plugin from the Crow Hill Company. I'm going to play what it sounds like out the box. So here we go. It's a really dark sounding plugin. We have some presets here. It's designed a little differently from some previous Crow Hill Company plugins. We're going to go into it a little bit. So we'll start with number 1 here. 1 is sort of the drones. It tells you what each one is. So I'm going to adjust the drone level here. Actually, I think that might be expressions. This is, yeah, this is drones. So almost like the pad layer. Then number 2 here is expression. So this is the inner circle here. And if I have my expression pedal, I can map it to that. Three over here is the sub bass. So you hear more of that low end coming through. Number 4 is delay. So I'm going to turn this down. You hear that delay coming in, so this is like your mix for the delay. Number 5 is reverb. Turn that down. And then turn it up. So you hear that reverb tail coming in. Number 6 is sparkle. Let's see what that is. It's all the way off. You definitely hear what that is. Some of that shimmer. Number 7 is adding fundamental, so we'll take it out. Fade it in. There you go. Number 8 here is harmonics. Let me take off some of that sparkle. Number 8 is harmonics. Fade it in. So giving you some of those high end harmonics. And then number 9 is transients. Bring it in. So you're hearing sort of the hit of the gong there. And then over here we have your presets. So there's 5 presets here. This is the golden vortex default. Then we have the mother of pearl, where you saw some of these settings change. And then we have the nickel silver default. Then we have purple chakra default. And last but not least, we have the ensemble default. And then you can tweak any of those to your taste. And we have the volume here. And at the bottom, we have different key switches. So if I play this one, if I go to the D, pause. Very dark sounding. This E, giving you the typical gong sound. We go to F. The F and the D, pause, sounding very similar. Then we go to G. So this definitely can be used as sort of like a tonal intro to a tense underscore track. I'm going to start working on a tension underscore album soon for a sync library, and I'm going to use this all over. I mean, really, you can hold down one note for like a minute and a half and build a track out of it. So I'm going to try to mess around with some settings here and see what I can come up with. So here we go. Yeah, that's crazy. So you could build a whole, I mean, I could use that as a cue for a sync album and probably build, 4 or 5 more of those using just this plugin, which I didn't even realize you could do, how powerful it is. And recording sort of the different performances and maybe automation of these different parameters just by holding 1 or 2 notes down and building that tension underscore layer with that. So shout out to the Crow Hill Company. Again, be sure to check out the plugin. At the time of this recording, it is available for 29 euros or pounds, I believe. So really inexpensive way to get some your own gong sounding piano sounds into your music production. Very powerful. You can create ideas really quickly from it, as you saw I just did. So definitely check it out. Shout out to Crow Hill Company and the team for sending this to me for no cost. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the links in the description and stay tuned for the next one. All right. Be safe and be well. All right. Peace.